It's day 16 building mini chat for LinkedIn using NA10 and Bolt. And I have 10 days, 22 hours, and 36 minutes to go. And yesterday, I broke my DB. So today I worked on fixing the database a little bit. It's not completely back to normal, but I've been slowly adding everything that I need with the new feature, which is a user can have multiple LinkedIn accounts connected. On top of that, I've been working on changing the menu. So I've changed the menu to be this dark thing here, which looks a little bit nicer for mobile. And same functionality as before, just a little bit modern, let's say. I worked on the rest of the database setup, and I added this disconnect LinkedIn account to the UI so that I can disconnect a LinkedIn account and reconnect it if I want to. I've been doing this the whole day, so I'm not gonna do it again. Just trust that I can do it. So now I'm able to manage multiple accounts from this one app account, and I can switch using this a little switcher that I've added also today. And this is what it looks like on a full screen on a desktop setup. So I can switch between accounts when I have multiple accounts, and yeah, that's it. This was day 16 of the Bolt hackathon. I've been busy today, and I'm gonna try to add a little bit more stuff to it and I have some travel coming soon, so I'm gonna need to figure out how I'm gonna do a bunch of work at the same time and have some time for the travels, etc. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. This was day 16. Day 17 of building mini chats for LinkedIn using Bolt and NA10 for the Bolt hackathon. So today we have 9 days, 23 hours, and 22 minutes left till submission date. Today I've worked on updating some of the APIs that I've updating since I've added the feature in which I could have multiple accounts, which I honestly do regret adding at this point because it made me lose at least 2 days worth of work, but it is almost ready, so it is what it is. Today I did some design using Bolt, so I updated these cards here to look a little bit nice. And then I worked on some more APIs on NA10. I added this API to refresh data from LinkedIn if I want to manually. Of course, there is an automatic refresh that is happening behind the scenes, either every 2 minutes or every 2 hours if the post is new, because we need to get the comments and reply to them as soon as possible to show LinkedIn that we are engaging. So I have now the queue as well. All the endpoints right now are working for multiple accounts. So by default, when there's only one account, it uses the selected one. From NA10, I have added the get users APIs because now I'm actually saving all the users or the LinkedIn users to the database so that I can scrape them later to enrich the data so that I can have a mini-CRM for the beads, etc. So I'm just saving them for now. I'm not going to use it right now, but I'm saving it so that the API is ready, unlike what I did before. So I have these APIs, so the get queue, get post, and get profile. And then I have the refresh comments API. These are automations, so I put them here. Refresh comments refreshes the comment. So it checks the last date it was refreshed at. And if it needs refreshing, it's going to get the comments from LinkedIn. If they don't, then it's just going to get the comments from the database. And I have a similar one for the post. It's refresh post, and it does the exact same thing. So check what's the last time we pulled LinkedIn, and if the last sync date was soon, we don't have to keep abusing the LinkedIn API. A lot of hassling, but yeah, this was day 17, and I'll see you on day 18. It is day 18 of the Bolt hackathon. I'm gonna start early because I have a flight to catch, so I'm gonna do as much as possible during these few hours, and then I'm gonna try to work in the airport. So I have 9 days, 11 hours, and 57 minutes to go for the submission date for the Bolt hackathon. I'm gonna work on an issue that have been bothering me for a while now. So if you see here, when I go to, for example, the posts, the link doesn't stay here, like /post doesn't stay here. So this is a navigation issue, which means that if, for example, I want to share this post with someone, I can't because this navigation is empty. So I'm going to implement something that is called a router. So I'm going to have a proper router in my app so that all the navigation issues are solved. And it's gonna allow me to add more features easier later on top of solving my issues right now. It's a big change normally, but I'm gonna see if Bolt can do it in a few prompts. I'm gonna try to plan out the prompts so that Bolt does them like step by step, because the size of my project is big right now and it can be confusing for the LLM. So I'm gonna split them out into 6 or 5 steps. Of course, I'm not building my own prompts. I have my Claude project that creates the prompts for me, is aware of every context of the app, so it knows exactly what I'm doing at the moment, so I don't have to keep explaining where I am in the app, etc.
A few moments later.
Alright, so it's been a few hours and I have finished adding the router to the whole app. It took a little bit of prompting. It was like about 15 prompts in 3 hours of work and a lot of broken components, but it is finally fixed. Right, so you will see that we have, for example, /dashboard for the dashboard. And if I move to post, for example, then I will see here there is a /post at the end. Which means that if I refresh the page, I will go back to the same page I was in before. So if I go to this particular post, for example, I can open it, and at the end I would have the URL coming from LinkedIn. That way I can share the posts, and it fixed my issue, which is the main reason why I did all of this, which was getting the automation queue based on the post. At the beginning when I built it, it was built just without the authentication and all of that stuff, so it was working for me. But once I added more users, then I had to figure out how to do this in a cleaner way, which is why I took the time to fix it. And I went through the whole pages and I upgraded the mobile. So yeah, this is what we have now. I think I have some elements of the menu here that are a little bit messed up. I'll fix them later. And this was day 18. I'm gonna go catch my plane and I'll see you